This is a WIAT 42 breaking news report.
Against Mike Hubbard, guilty in the Mike Hubbard ethics trial. CBS 42 News reporter Mike McClanahan is outside the courthouse in Opelika right now with those counts. Mike, what do you have?
Sherry, I think the breakdown is guilty on 12 of the 23 counts. Of course, all of these are felony counts. So one guilty verdict means that Hubbard will immediately lose his title as Speaker of the House, as well as his seat in the House of Representatives. Again, when the jury was brought in, the first couple of counts they read involved use of position for personal gain. There were 4 not guilty verdicts in a row, but of course there are 23 counts. Count 5, voting on a conflict of interest, legislator conflict of interest related to one of those consulting contracts he had. That was the first guilty verdict. There were a number of actual gasps at certain points during the verdict as you would hear one guilty, one not guilty. Some of the more moving testimony from true or close friends of Hubbard's that really connected or seemed to connect with the courtroom included that of Jimmy Rain. Hubbard was convicted on the count of lobbying for personal gain connected to an investment that prosecutors say he asked Rain for. And he was also convicted on count 19 of lobbying for personal gain related to the president of Hoare Construction. He was not guilty on count 20, which involved lobbying for personal gain connected to former Governor Bob Riley. He was also not guilty connected to the Minda Riley Campbell count of the same type, lobbying for personal gain, but he was found guilty of lobbying for personal gain related to Will Brook. So again, a number of guilty verdicts, slightly more guilty than not related to 23 counts, and we're expecting to hear from attorneys at some point in the next few minutes because right now the gag order has officially been lifted. The judge made that clear earlier. For now, I'll send it back to you in the studio, Sherry, and we will continue to monitor this developing story. Live in Opelika, Mike McClanahan, CBS 42 News.
Thank you, Mike. Of course, CBS 42 is streaming coverage right now at WIAT.com as those people come out of the courtroom to talk about this, to hear from them. We will have that for you, of course, bring you the very latest on air.
It'll be interesting to hear what the attorneys have to say because we had 12 days of testimony, and this was framed very differently from both sides. So it'll be interesting to get their reaction when they come out to see if they're considering this a victory or not a victory from differing sides here. Yeah,
because it's kind of half and half. Don't forget, WIAT.com right now, live streaming outside the courthouse in Opelika. We'll return you now to your program.
This has been a WIAT 42 breaking news.